Welcome to free awareness classes on Indian Constitution conducted by Thandanallur Educational and Cultural Society through Irinjalakuda Vivekananda Civil Service Academy's YouTube channel everyday. This is me, Mahesh MR. Today we are going to discuss about Article 53 of Indian Constitution related to President of India. According to this article, all the executive powers of the Union shall be vested in the President, which means Union government can do all the activities in the name of President of India. See, we have two power centers. One is the head of the state, that is the President. Another one is the head of the government, that is in the form of Prime Minister. Here, constitutionally, President is more powerful. That's why he is called the first citizen of India. But on the basis of the concentration of power, Prime Minister is the most powerful person in our country. Why? Because he is directly elected by the people, whereas President is indirectly elected by the people. He is really elected by an electoral college consisting the members of MPs and MLAs. Another important point to remember here, India is a republic nation, which means the head of the country is an elected person. Here the President of India is an elected person. Unlike UK, from where we have borrowed the idea of a parliamentary system of government, here in India anybody can become the President of India. Those who have completed the age of 35, they can become the President of India. But in Britain it is not like that. Only the members of the royal family can become the head of the state, because Britain is a constitutional monarch. And here you see why all the executive powers vested with the President. You see here, according to the Constitution, all the constitutional heads should take an oath before discharging their functions. That is, they should take an oath. About the oath of these constitutional posts have been mentioned in Schedule 3 of the Constitution. But the oath of the President is a special one, that is quite different from other constitutional heads. Actually, President is taking the oath as in this form that he will protect, preserve and defend the Constitution of India. So, as he is the protector of the Constitution of India, definitely all the executive powers should be vested in him. There is no doubt about it. But why then he is called a nominal head? Because even though all the executive powers are vested with him, he can perform that power, such duties, only according to the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister. And here you see, in actual sense, the President of India enjoying enormous powers. Among the executive powers of the President, the most important one, it is the President of India making all the appointments, all the important appointments. He is appointing the Prime Minister. According to the advice of the Prime Minister, he is appointing all other ministers, Controller and Auditor General, Attorney General, Chief Election Commissioner, UPSC Chairman and members, High Commissioners, Ambassadors, High Court and Supreme Court judges, So all these posts are appointed by the President of India. Among the legislative powers, the most important one, it is only after getting the signature of the President a bill is becoming an act. Among the judicial powers, see here, President can give pardon to a person even he has been given the capital punishment by the Supreme Court. Among the military powers, it is the President of India declaring war and a peace against any country, as he is the supreme commander of armed forces. Among the diplomatic powers, it is the President of India who is signing the treaties and agreements with other countries. Among the emergency powers, it is the President of India who is declaring national emergency according to Article 352. It is the President of India who is declaring President's rule in a state according to Article 356. It is the President of India who is declaring financial emergency according to Article 360. In spite of all these powers, many critics would say Indian President is a mere rubber stamp. Why? See, Parliament has made very laws or many laws for the central government. And when a law passed by both the House of the Parliament will reach in front of President for his signature. Till 24th Amendment in 1971, this was not binding upon the President, but after 24th Amendment, this became a binding upon the President. But some slight changes made in this through 44th Amendment in 1978. At the present, when a bill passed by the Parliament and reached in front of President, if he is not at all satisfied with the content of the bill, he can send that bill to the Parliament for their reconsideration. And the second time, when the Parliament sent that bill with or without amendments, there is no option in front of the President other than to sign the bill. And see here we can say, so far we have seen 15 presidents. Among them, did you notice, most of them are appointed as the President of India at their retirement age. That's why they are not interested to make any sort of clash with the central government. Here we have to understand the important statement made by the former Chief Election Commissioner T.N. Seshan. In 1997 election, he was contested with K.R. Narayanan in the presidential election. At that time, he challenged all the political parties of India, if you are bold enough to elect me as the President of India, I shall prove you that Indian President is not a rubber stamp. I shall show you the real strength of the President of India. But none of the political parties are ready to accept his challenge, because they had a prior experience when he was the Chief Election Commissioner. Only then the political parties and the people of India could understand the real strength of Chief Election Commissioner. That's why they were not ready to take any undue risks. As a result, T.N. Seshan failed. He got only the support of Shiv Sena. See, I'm concluding this session by saying that in future, someone will come like that of T.N. Seshan. Only then we can understand the real strength of this post of the President of India. So now I think you could understand Article 53 of Indian Constitution clearly. If you could like this session, please share it as much as possible. So thank you very much.